عليكم أهلا وسهلا فيكم في الدرس العشرين or the 20th lesson in the Madinah Book series, and this is the final video for the first Madinah book, so congratulations to you guys, those who were following with me through these lessons and learning Arabic. I hope that you guys practice your vocabulary and solve the exercises. So before beginning with the new lesson, I just want to add a few stuff that I missed in the previous lesson, which was that numbers also have feminine and masculine, as I've told you guys previously. So for example, wahid, if it's feminine, wahid, the feminine form of wahid is wahida, wahida, wahidatun. So it gets the ta marbuta, which is like the classic way of making a word feminine. And ithnan, which means two, has a feminine form, which is ithnatan, ithnatan, ithnatan. But as I've told you guys in the previous lesson that uh, the word for the word istnan or ithnatan, and the number for two is not usually used, since we already have the dual form in Arabic, but it can be used for emphasis or in like modern technology and stuff. Some borrowed words from English do not seem right when we make it when we make a dual form of it. For example, just for an example, for example, if we say the word piano, it's called piano in Arabic, but piano ani. So this is like the dual form of pianos. So I meant two pianos, but in day-to-day speech, it's not that understandable. So that's why you can say isnan piano. Or so sorry, the isnan comes after the ism, so piano isnan. So naam. Anyways, on to the 20th lesson. So in this and naam, dhaka dhaka is also a word which means that, and as you guys might have figured out that it's similar to dhalika, and the meaning is kind of similar on the surface level. With zaka, yani we shahid the isma zalika and tilka and ulaika asma'ul ishara lil ba'id. For far, and ba'id means far, for or further or any far away objects. If you're pointing to far away objects, but izaka is for an object that's not far and it's not close, like it's in the middle. But for now, if you just know that zaka means that, so that's enough. And now another thing that you might have noticed when I was using the word kam, which means how many or how much, was that whenever I used kam, the ism after that was mufrad and it was singular. It was not plural. So, for example, kam kitaban, I didn't say kam kutuban. So that's another important observation or important note you guys should write down. Now, on to the 20th lesson. And I believe the 20th lesson is the second last lesson. No, it's the third. No, it's the third last lesson. So, in this lesson, I guess it's just a revision lesson with only any new vocabulary and stuff. So, let's just start with it and with the conversation in it. ليلى يا سلمى أفي فصلك طالبات من الصين واليابان. So, sorry, يا سلمى أفي فصلك طالبات من الصين واليابان. Oh, Salma, is in your class female students from China and Japan. سلمى نعم في فصلنا 5 طالبات من الصين و4 طالبات من اليابان و8 طالبات من إندونيسيا. Oh, نعم. For this lesson, we are going to learn the feminine versions of the numbers we studied in the previous lesson. So, ثلاثة, and I guess there will be a short, like kind of brief naam. Here it is, a brief kind of summary of the numbers, the feminine numbers. Anyways, وفي فصلنا 3 طالبات من الهند, three female students from India, uh, ست طالبات ست طالبات من الفلبين, and six female students from Philippines, سبع طالبات من الكويت, and 7 students from Kuwait. كم أختا لك يا ليلى? Selma asks, how many sisters do we have? Layla. Layla, لي ثلاث أخوات. I have three sisters. Selma, وكم أخا لك? And how many brothers do you have? لي خمسة إخوة. I have five brothers. Selma, لك ثلاث أخوات وخمسة إخوة. So Selma basically repeats the sentence. You have three sisters and five brothers? ليلى نعم. وكم أخا لك وأختا لك؟ أنا. Yes, and how many brothers and sisters do you have? سلمى لي أربعة إخوة وأربع أخوات. I have four brothers and four sisters. ليلى لي زميلة اسمها خديجة. Layla says that I have a classmate and it's a female classmate. So لي زميلة اسمها, her name is Khadija. لها ثمانية إخوة وثماني أخوات. She has seven brothers and seven sisters. Sorry, eight brothers and eight sisters. Now that's it for the 20th lesson. And you guys should know when to use, of course, if it's a feminine word, we're going to use the feminine. And if it's masculine, we're going to use masculine. And we've just learned the word واحدة وإثنتان. إثنتان. So إثنتان is feminine and واحدة is feminine too. So اقرأ واكتب نعم ثلاث. So if I'm going to take a screenshot of the previous numbers, the masculine numbers, and paste it right beside it so you guys get an idea of what is the difference between them. So these are the masculine versions of the numbers, masculine version of the numbers, and this is the feminine version of the numbers. So as you guys might have noticed that even though the number is, and it indicates a feminine ism, but it does not have the ta marbuta. So ثلاث, this is feminine, ثلاث, and in male ثلاثة. So ثلاث, أربع, خمس, ست, سبع, ثمان, تسع, عشر. So of course, even in this feminine version, the numbers are mudaf. So of course they can have the kasra and the fatha, but never the tanween. It will never get the tanween. And of course, the ism that any ism it kind of, if you indicate, or the ism that follows it will be mudaf ilay. So sab'u talibatin, and it has a kasra. So sorry, it's mudaf, so it has mudaf ilay, so it has the kasra. And of course, talibat, all of these are feminine, any female students. So you guys should solve the remaining exercise by yourself and on to the 21st lesson. So to the 21st lesson, الدرس الحادي والعشرون. الدرس الحادي والعشرون. So now this is just a paragraph, and in the end we may have a short kind of revision. الدرس الحادي والعشرون. Oh, we 4 lessons are remaining. Sorry. الدرس الحادي والعشرون. هذه مدرستي. This is my school. هي قريبة من المسجد. It is close from the mosque. هي مدرسة كبيرة لها 3 أبواب. It is a big school which has it has لها 3 doors. أبوابها مفتوحة الآن. Its doors are open right now. في المدرسة فصول كثيرة. In my school there are many classes. So there I added the word there, and since I'm translating it, so I'm not going to be accurately translating. I'm just going to give you an idea of what it means. في المدرسة فصل كثيرة. In my school are many classes. هذا فصلنا. This is our class. وهو فصل واسع. And it is a wide and spacious class. فيه نافذتان كبيرتان. In it are 2 big windows. وفيه مكاتب وكراسي. And in it are desks and chairs. وفيه سبورة كبيرة. So it's, let me check. I'm not sure it's sabura. No, it's sabura. So sabura basically means blackboard. فيه سبورة كبيرة. And it is a big blackboard. هذا مكتب المدرس وذاك كرسيه. This is the oh God, This is the desk of the teacher and that is his chair. وتلك مكاتب الطلاب وكراسيهم. And those are the desks of the students and their chairs. مكتب المدرس كبير ومكاتب الطلاب صغيرة. The teacher's desk is big and the students' desks are small. في فصلنا 10 طلاب. In our class are 10 students وهم من بلاد مختلفة. And those are and they are from different countries, from a variety or different countries. هذا محمد. This is Muhammad and he's from Japan. وهذا خالد وهو من الصين. And this is Khalid and he's from China. وهذا أحمد وهو من الهند. And this is Ahmed and he's from Hind. وهذا إبراهيم وهو من Ghana. And this is Ibrahim and he's from Ghana. وهذا إسماعيل وهو من Nigeria. And this is Ismail and he's from Nigeria. وهذا يوسف وهو من إنجلترا. And this is Yusuf and he's from England. وهذا بيرم وهو من تركيا. And this is Bayram and he's from Turkey. وهذا عمار وهذا عمار وهو من ماليزيا. And this is Ammar. هذا عمار وهو من ماليزيا يعني from Malaysia. وهذا علي وهو من أمريكا. And this is Ali and he's from America. وهذا أبو بكر وهو من يوغوسلافيا. And this is Abu Bakr and he's from Yugoslavia. هم من بلاد مختلفة ولغاتهم مختلفة وألوانهم مختلفة. They are from different countries and their languages are different and their colors are this. They meant skin colors are different. ولكن دينهم واحد. But ولكن دينهم واحد. But their religion is one. وربهم واحد. And their God is one or the Lord is one. ونبيهم واحد. And they believe in the same last messenger. وقبلتهم واحدة. And they have the same qibla or the same direction of worship or prayer. هم مسلمون. Though they are Muslims. ومسلمون إخوة. And Muslims are brothers. هذا مدرسون. This is our teacher. اسمه الشيخ بلال. His name is Sheikh Bilal. وهو من سوريا and he's from Syria. وهو رجل صالح and he's a good man. نحن نحبه كثيرا. نحن we نحبه we love him a lot. So نحبه means so we have learned I believe 3 words. أحبه which means I love. تحبه which means she loves or you love and of course you love is for singular and نحبه is we love. نحن نحبه كثيرا. We love him a lot. نعم and so if you guys want me to solve the lessons of the Madinah Book 1 then you can just let me know in the comments. So anyways, on to the 22nd lesson. الدرس الثاني والعشرون. نعم, so in this lesson we will study the ممنوع من الصرف and any other cases where the noun does not get the tanween. So a noun does not get a tanween when it is mudaf. So these are the 3 rules when it does not get tanween. And these 3 rules are other than the mamnu min as-sarf, which we'll study after these rules. So the 3 cases where it does not get tanween, is when it's mudaf. Number 1 is mudaf. So for example, kitabu ki- kitabu Bilalin. So kitabu Bilalin is mudaf ilayh. It will have the kasra, kasratan, and this is the mudaf. It will never get the al or the ta'if, and it will never get the tanween. So kitabu Bilalin, and but it can have the kasra, one dhamma, or one fatha. So kitabu Bilalin. This is the first case. Another case is when it gets the al. So for example, al-bayt al-jameel. Or just to make the example shorter, al-bayt. Al-bayt. So whenever it will have the al, it will never get the the tanween. So it has an al. And when it's preceded by the harfun nida, or it's when you're calling someone, it's harfun nida basically is the harf when you call someone, or the word that you use when you call someone. So, for example, ya ustaz, ya ustaz, or ya Muhammad. But generally, we do not say ya ustazu, since when we when we stop speaking in Arabic, we don't say the last case ending with us Arab of the word. So ya ustazu. Yeah, Ustazu. It's normally Ustazun, but yeah, Ustazu. So these are the three, let's say, the rules, but three cases where we do not add the tanween. But there are other forms of nouns and adjectives which never have the tanween. They are called al-mamnu' min as-sarf, which basically means mamnu' or prohibited from sarf. Aminatu. So yeah, so if you list those words, so for example, Aminatu, Zainabu, we have studied this in the previous, in the beginning lessons. So Aminatu and Zainabu, since these are any feminine proper nouns or feminine names, that's why they will never get the tanween. Aminatu and Zainabu, and masculine proper nouns that have the ta marbuta will never get the tanween too. For example, Hamza, Hamza too. أسامة 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 and masculine proper nouns ending in an un will never get the tanween too. So for example, Ramadan, Ramadan, Ramadanu, or Osmanu, Osmanu, Osmanu. And adjectives in the pattern فعلان, فعلان, so example, ملآن, كسلان, or or تعبان, Atshan means thirsty, Taban means tired, Malan means full, filled, and Kaslan means lazy. For when it has adjectives. So these are the proper nouns. Proper nouns. Adjectives on the pattern of adjectives on the pattern of uh, so for example, Kaslan, Atshan, Kaslan, كسلان وعطشان وتعبان تعبان. Oh, it's just written here. So نعم الممنوع من الصرف. الأنواع الآتية من الأسماء ممنوعة من الصرف. So the following kinds are, so I could have just used this anyways. So the following kinds are ممنوع or forbidden from صرف. زينب, مريم, so these are, so number one are feminine proper nouns, feminine proper nouns. زينب, مريم, فاطمة, عائشة, مكة, جدة, Hamzatu, and second are masculine proper nouns. Masculine proper nouns ending in ta marbuta, or Hamzatu, Usamatu, Muawiyatu, Talhatu. Third are proper nouns that end with ta'an. Proper nouns ending with an. And this is adjectives ending with an. Ending with an. عثمان, عفان, Sufyan, Marwan, Na'man. And so these are proper nouns. And Kaslanu, Kaslan means lazy, Jawaan means hungry, Atyan means thirsty, Shab'an means full, and Shab'an means full, as in he is eaten properly. Mal'an means filled. Now, and the fourth kind is the the pattern of af'alu, anwaru, akbaru. So na'am, ahmadu, anwaru, akbaru, ahsanu, and akbar means bigger, ahsan means better, anwar means brighter, ahmad means more praiseworthy. And these are on the pattern of af'alu, on the pattern of af'alu, af'alu. Next is adjectives on the pattern of af'alu. By the way, these are the the first are masculine proper nouns. Masculine proper nouns, masculine proper nouns, masculine proper nouns. These are, sorry, masculine proper nouns on the pattern of af'al. Well, I guess I told you guys the meaning. So, anyways, these are masculine proper nouns on the pattern of af'al. And these are adjectives. So أبيض وأسود وأحمر وأصفر وأخضر وأزرق. أبيض means white, أسود means black, أحمر means red, أصفر means yellow, أخضر means green, أزرق means blue. Adjectives on pattern of أفعال. And these are the proper non-Arabic proper nouns that are that have more than three letters. So Williamu, Edwardu, Londonu, Barisu, Pakistanu, Baghdadu, إبراهيم وإسماعيل وإسحاق ويعقوب ويونس ويوسف. And these are adjectives uh, on the pattern of أفعلة. So أغنية means rich, many rich people. Sorry, these are the plurals on the pattern of أفعلة. So أغنية, which means many rich people. أصدقاء, friends. أقوياء, strong people. أطباء is basically طبيب, which طبيب means doctor. So, and this is another pattern of plurals on which it's mamnu and asaf. Fuqara, which means poor people. Wuzara means wazir, or uh, like presidents, viceroy. So no, not presidents, like governors. No, governors. Wazir and wuzara is governors. Zumala are classmates. Ulama are scientists or knowledgeable people. Ulama. Uh, and the third form is mafa'il. No, mafa'il. So masajidu, madarisu, fanadiku, makatibu, daqaiqu. Masajid means mosques, madaris means schools, fanadik means hotels, makatib means desks, daqaiq means minutes. And the last is the pattern of mafa'il, which is manadil, handkerchief, mafatih, which is chairs, fanajin, it's teacups, and karasi, which is chairs. So that's the end of the 22nd lesson, and on to the 23rd lesson, which is الدرس الثالث والعشرون. نعم. المدرس من أنت يا أخي؟ المدرس asks, who are you? من أنت يا أخي؟ أحمد أنا طالب جديد. Now, and another thing I forgot to add in the previous lesson, which is the main reason I was not saying the complete ism in proper nouns, which is why I was not reading the Arab of the proper nouns in the previous lesson, is that whenever it is mamnu min as-saf, the fatha, it takes a fatha instead of a kasra. So, for example, kitabu Ahmada, and so kitabu So, like I gave you guys the lesson of Kitabu Bilal, which means book of Bilal's book or book of Bilal. But let's say if you want to say Ahmed's book or book of Ahmed, we're gonna say Kitabu Ahmed. We're gonna say Kitabu Ahmed. Kitabu Ahmed. Kitabu Ahmed. So it will never get the kasra. It will have the fatha. Kitabu Ahmed or Kitabu Ibrahim. So whenever it's mamnu and stuff, and that's why I was never saying the. Whenever I used to read the words, for example, Sin, Yaban, or words like any word like that, Pakistan, Baghdad, or Ibrahim, I never pronounced or said the Arab with it, since I wanted you guys to wait for this lesson, and then you're gonna find the reason. Yeah, the reason because of which I was not pronouncing these words completely or the Arab with it completely. So نعم so Ahmed says أنا طالب جديد. المدرس ما اسمك? What is your name? أحمد اسمي أحمد. My name is Ahmed. المدرس من أين أنت? Where are you from? أحمد أنا من باكستان. أنا من باكستان. المدرس عندي سبعة دفاتر. لمن هي? I have seven notebooks, and the fatir is on the pattern of I believe now it's on the pattern of manadi. Now this pattern, the mafa'il pattern. So the fatir. That's why it's mamnu min as and that's why it's the fatira. عندي سبعة دفاتر. And it will not get the fathatan, since it's kind of it's not kind, it is an exception. That's why it will not get the fatha tan, it will only get one fatha, even though it's mudaf ilayhi. But since it is mamnu min as-sarf, so that's why it will not get the tanween, and it will get the fatha instead of the kasra. عندي سبعة دفاتر. I have seven notebooks. To whom is it? To whom does it belong? Abbas. Hati Ustaz. هذا لي. Hati basically means give it to me, ya Ustaz. Oh, my teacher. هذا لي. This is mine. وهذا لي محمد وهذا لي حامد وهذا لي إبراهيم. So this kind of a practice lesson. It's the practice of what I told you guys earlier. So هذا لإبراهيم. This is ممنوع من الصرف. That's why إبراهيم وهذا لعثمان وهذا ليوسف وهذا لطلحة. So they're using all of the isms that are available in the in the examples of the ممنوع من الصرف, which we studied in the previous lesson. المدرس. هذا كتابك يا محمد. Is this your book? Oh Muhammad. محمد الله. هذا كتاب حمزة. No, this is Hamza's book. المدرس أين علي؟ أين علي يا إخوان؟ Where is Ali? Oh brothers. حامد ذهب إلى الرياض. He went to Riyadh. المدرس وأين يعقوب؟ And where is يعقوب؟ حامد ذهب إلى مكة. He went to مكة. المدرس أين إسحاق؟ Where is إسحاق؟ محمد خرج. He went out. المدرس متى خرج؟ He went out of the class. متى خرج? When did he go out? محمد خرج قبل خمس دقائق. He went out before 5 minutes. So دقيقة is basically a feminine word, and that's why they're using خمس in it, not خمسة too. And قبل is مضاف, so خمس becomes مضاف إليه. خرج قبل خمس دقائق. And this is ممنوع من الصرف. That's where we get the fatha. So a lot of rules we have studied in this lesson, and you should, and honestly speaking, the mamnu min as-sarf still any kind of frightens me when I'm reading books or stuff, and I really have to focus on it to make sure I do not make an error in it, since we generally don't focus on these rules a lot. We as not even we or the speakers or Arabic speakers don't generally focus on these rules in their day-to-day. Of course, even when they're reading books, but you guys should, since it will improve it, since and it gives you the opportunity to practice your grammar automatically when you're reading. Inshallah, when you're gonna finish this series and we're gonna start reading Arabic stuff or Arabic works, and inshallah any Islamic nusus or texts or books or hadith, although the hadith has the all the diacritic marks or the fathas and dhammas and the kasras, but still, yeah, it will give, you can automatically practice your grammatical rules with it. So I hope this series was helpful for you. Inshallah, we're going to start with the book two, and you guys do let me know in the comments how was the lesson, where could I have improved, or where should I improve in the next lesson. And I will share the Google sheet which contains all the grammatical stuff we have studied up till now with examples and all. So I hope you enjoyed it, Master.